Nations campaign in shaky fashion against the Italians, only winning it by 3 points thanks to this art of a drop goal. Today, they return back home to Twickenham Stadium, where they will face Wales, who are here to look to spoil the party. Hello everyone and welcome on to Cornflakes Rugby, home of Rugby Challenge 3, and the Nathan Nicholls Be A Pro career, where we are this time into the Six Nations, looking to take ourselves another title after some poor recent form with the English side. We are World Cup holders, but our Six Nations luck has not been on our side. Nicholls really goes to tournament without suffering an injury, and he'll be hoping that he can keep things together for the 5 matches this year. The team is unchanged, which is something that England don't have the luxury of doing very often, but they'll be wanting a better performance out of these 15 men after what happened versus Italy. Up against them will be Wales, and let's have a look at this Welsh squad here. What do they have to offer against England? Being so far into the future of World Rugby, it's hard to recognise any of these players. Unlike Italy, that had a couple still hanging around, Wales have completely cleaned their team out. What's been going on in history, you'd say their centres have to be the danger. Macklin and Morgan at 12 and 13. And if they've got a back row that is mobile, they could be a danger as well. Ward, Harvey and Lututi lining up at number 8 for Wales. It'll be Wales get the game underway, playing in the red, green and white strips, and because of that predominantly white colour, it'll be England playing in the fully red strip. Underway we go, and Wales take the ball straight in. What a fantastic start by the Welsh. They early get onto the ball, and they are close to the touchline. Make sure we sit right to attack the rucks as Wales come wide, passing it inside and getting a good little offload away, keeping it alive nicely, and the tackle of Nicholls as well. More ball for Wales, they go wide. Oh, that's a great pass, gone to the corner, it's a big chance. But the big man out there in the second row didn't have the speed. Nicholls caught up, and that looks like Nathan's twin in a Welsh jersey as well. Not quite enough for the Welsh side, as here's the line out to England. It's one at the front. We'll keep it deep and wide. Going on the short side, Delson, I don't know what he's quite doing here, but they've kept it alive somehow. Have England, and charging at the line is JP Jones. Well, this is not good. We really want to kick this ball away. It's been knocked backwards. Someone's got to pick it up. Take the responsibility to hammer this ball away, which they have not done. And we can see the 5-metre scrum. What a shambles from England. Terrible stuff from the home team. And Wales with an amazing chance to score for a spot tackle from Nathan Nicholls. And he takes the man down. He is buried at the bottom of a ruck, so we make sure we've got to take this down as Nathan just gets no turnover. Well played, Tecklenburg. He smashed it up to halfway, and that is something that the players in front of him couldn't manage to do. Nathan, a good tackle there. Gets up quickly on the ball. Could be another turnover. England back to back. Turn the ball over, and then knock it straight on through Nathan Fahey. We have got his name right this time. Advantage to Wales. A big knock on. That is a disappointing result after a double turnover. Could have changed the game if they could have attacked straight away. Wales. Oh, that was a great run from Wales. And Fahey is called back. The penalty for the knock on. Scrum advantage.
Set.
Don't know if I really want to be in the line. Wow, the scrum from the Welsh is dominant. Poor old Matty Bennett. I don't think he's going to see much more here today. Had to work together here, Matt. Good work, though, from Wales. Oh, Nathan is left for dust, and away they go on break. Break saves the day. Break saves England, and Wales still go scoreless. Wow, we were in so much trouble there. Bumped off by the Welsh attacker on the wing, and then Break comes across and saves the bacon, but it's not over yet. The danger is still there as the line out is turned over. Another broken tackle, more opportunity.
Release.
Wales just short. They go short, that's an easy try. Straight through the middle, right next to the post, and defend all they could. England cannot shut out that try. Ben John is the scorer, and look at this run. 4 or 5 defenders unable to stop the transporting run. And then it was John. I think that might be the same man who was galloping down the left wing just moments ago, stopped by break. This time, easy, too easy. Straight in between Delson and Emiliano. There was no stopping the bulky left winger. And interestingly enough, it's going to be Karu to take the shot at goal, who is the fly half, and he slots it over easy from right in front. It's been a while since we've seen the number 10 actually taking shot at goals, but Karu does it nicely, and Wales lead this one 7-0. Back to halfway for Nathan. And he kicks it up high. I mean, running meters, that's our first running attempt at anything. It's been left alone. Everyone's offside. Oh, what's he done? Nathan picks it up. It's ball to England. It's turnover to Wales. Oh, my goodness me. Comedy of errors on both sides. Turnover and kicked away. Oh, that is so frustrating. JP Jones smashes it into touch. So it's a 22 option, or of course, the scrum from where it was kicked, which is only about 2 metres from their own line. Hacked upfield from Wales. Nicholls wants it, he doesn't get it. Fahey does, Banahan gets it away to him. Nicholls out the back door, not bad, excellent! And on they go, England, great run from Blanchett. Need quick ball here. Fahey, great ball to Nathan, who is absolutely smashed, and turnover ball. Not securing it at the breakdown, and away will come Wales once again, either side. Look at the wreck of bodies all over the floor. What an amazing game from Wales so far. Can they do it for 80 though? That's the question. Nicholls, he's going to run it back. He beats 1, beats 2, beats 3. Still going Nathan. Nicholls through the middle. Oh, he's taken out. There was a try to be scored. Jones chases back. Great tackle, but the offload is exceptional as well. Nathan's got work to do out wide on the fence, and they make it happen. Good work out there from Stefan Armitage. Wow, what a game we are having here today, folks. Kicked away from Wales. Here's Nathan. Great tackle. He somehow pops it out. And a great take from Fahey. Opens up left side. Stanley. Back and it goes to Delson. Room on the left if we want it. Stanley's gone centre field. It's out there nicely for Tommy Bell. Fahey gets the ball from Nathan. Should have carried on going. He's given it back to JP Jones. Stanley decides left is the way to go, and the forward pack disagree. Christopher changing their mind as the way we go through Fahey again. He's been excellent, but Nicholls' pass is off the mark. Just trying to keep it alive, forcing it a little bit too much there from England. Half an hour is almost up. I can't believe we've hardly been in their half. At the front, Wales pull it down. Are they going to kick? No, they run and they create themselves an overlap. Nathan is drawn in to make a tackle, and he's turned this ball over. He is looking determined as ever. He shrugged off a couple of defenders. Good mate Matt Banahan right there. Break into Matt Banahan again. JP Jones on hand. What do we got here, boys? A little bit of a short side play? I think we do. Tecklenburg does very well. Nathan down the tram lines. Puts on a little grubber. Takes his time. Regathers the ball and puts it down. He's put it down. That's a try all day long for England. The referee's unsure. He was not with the play. Look at the referee struggling to be in the frame. A little grubber. Nathan took his time. He waited, and he was caught up on a great tackle from the Welsh scrum half. But how about this from Tecklenburg? Excellent commitment to the short side. And then look at this from Nathan. Thought he had all the time in the world. Wrapped up beautifully by the defender. But I think this is a try. You've got my vote of confidence, TMO. Give it the green light. Let's have a game on heading into half time. What's the decision? That's a try! Nathan gets the decision to go his way, and England finally hit the board through Nathan Nicholls, who has been trying desperately to get his team back on level peggings. So only a slight breeze now to the left and moving to the right. Here is Nicholls' attempted goal, looks on target, has the legs as well. It's a superb kick, and we have a tied up ball game. 7-7, England and Wales, a match on our hands. Six Nations encounter for the ages here, folks. This one will be worth keeping an eye on. Kickoff goes very wide, and a great one too, but beautifully pulled in from Nation. What a ball to Nathan Nicholls! He's unclear again. This time he goes over the top. Recovers the ball. Oh, what a moment of brilliance! 2 in succession. Nicholls, England strive to lead, and they strike twice to take it. That is what he can do. Great ball from Dowson. Oh, that was immaculate. The ball from that was Dowson before that was equally as good. The two props combining with fullback. There's Blanchard, there's Dowson. It was amazing to watch, and it is a joy to behold for English fans here at Twickenham. Right under the sticks as well. No doubt about that one. And like the leagues say, lightning does strike twice. Right out in front, still a couple of minutes to go before half time, and we should get ourselves a restart, although I imagine England will not be too keen on playing on. Nicholls adds the extra 2, it's 14-7. Wow, that come from nowhere. It looked like Wales would take at least a 7-0 lead into the break. That will not be the case. Minute and a half to go in this first 40 minutes. Another well-taken ball, and again, England attack. Out wide they come, looking for options. Giving it to Fahey is Nathan Nicholls. Fahey takes the contact. They are looking at change side in this last 10 minutes, England. Shaw, the man I know, goes to Bell. Oh, that's beautiful! Christopher, he's got support. He couldn't find it. If only he could have found Matty Banners. It was all on for a third try in 10 minutes. He has gone into touch, and wow. Take a breath, folks. That last 10 minutes was something else, I tell you. England have stormed from nowhere to be in front by 7 at halftime. Possession 60-40, territory 56-44, both led by England after that strong last 10 minutes. Tackle count fairly even. Wales making a few more, but it's handling errors that is costing the English at the moment. 5 made to just 0 by Wales. So no mistakes is the way you want your game to be played. The scrum by Wales has been just overly powerful and has demolished England. But when we look at the bottom, line break 6-4. That's where the action's happening in England. Well and truly full of confidence now, heading into the second half. So here he is, the man of the moment. He has scored all the points for England. A win now against the home team. And Nathan quickly gets us back underway, chasing his own kickoff alongside Armitage. They all go up. I don't know who's got it. Oh, Nicholls has tackled the wrong guy. Might be in a bit of strife here as it's 10 on 10. Tommy Bow makes a good tackle. We are so lopsided on defence out that way, but bizarrely, Wales do not choose to continue to attack. This is the first time we've been actually down here. How bizarre is that? Great offloading here from Wales. Oh, that is a real ruthless kick away. And Nathan, who was running up to defend, has to run all the way back now to attack. Gets away from one, and he's in the clear. Space opens up out wide. Looks to pass, and Bell it is who picks it up. He needs a hand. Oh no! Tommy Bell has been injured. That is a huge blow. and the changes will be made. Bell is gone. Coleman will be the replacement. And we've seen this young fella. Coleman pretty much plays anywhere from 9 to 15.
Fine.
He's come on for Nathan, he's come on the wing, he's come on at 10 and everywhere. Versatile is Coleman, but it does spoil what was a great little attacking opportunity for England. I mean, look at the scrum. England's scrum doesn't move. Wales goes striding forward. Here's Stanley back inside to Emiliano, who's a bit slow to pick that one up. He's just getting behind Stanley here. It's going to be a little short side play. Oh, that's a great ball. Great pass to Nathan, who attacks straight through the middle of the defence. And he's got an offload away. He's just thrown the ball away in disgust. But do England want to line up a shot at goal here? This is a long, long way away, and the wind is just against us, and the referee's pulled it back. Well, if it was at halfway, I was up for it. But as it turns out, he's almost, it's close by, isn't it? This is going to have to be a phenomenal kick from Nathan. He steps back, deep breath, smacks it. It looks online. Is it going to have the legs? It's just short by a metre. And in come Wales, counter-attacking after the kick. They get a little inroads in, and Nathan does commit finally. But they seem to have diffused this here, England. Done very well. Fahey's turned it over. Excellent work in the breakdown from England. Left side, boys. There's numbers, 100 numbers. Give it one more, Stanley. Stanley, no! Oh, Stanley! You've butchered the game, son. Break. Yes, break. Great work. Nathan's in the corner. 3 tries, hat-trick. And he leads England to extend their lead. 19-7 kick to come. How about that shot at goal, though? It was a mile out, but he just about got it. On that, though, Sam Stanley really should have passed it. It was a great exploitation of space, but he just did deliver that final ball, which could have led to the try earlier. Excellent work, too, from Twomey. Did very, very well. England overall have been a transformed side after the half an hour mark. A different team. And Nicholls not messing about. He has just put that down straight away. From the sideline now, he's got a bit of work to do. Another tough kick, but this one at least in his range. I mean, let's be fair. 55 metres. There's not many people at Twickenham that can nudge it that far. Here is Nicholls. A bit of a reprieve from the missed kick. But it did lead straight to a try, though. The turnover from Fahey. Excellently played. And England's lead now 21 points to 7. Lead at 14. And after taking the 3-point option, they've got themselves a 7. Kick-off back underway, 54 minutes gone, and Nicholls has got it to himself, and he looks to use his front rowers, and nicely done Blanchard, and it was Christopher doing the hard work, for they've shifted it very quickly out wide. Fahey doing a lot of work out here. He is a workhorse in midfield. He does complement this team quite nicely. Dawson, away to Blanchard, they look wide, but they only find it at Twomey, who's taken down in a tough tackle, pretty much back where they started. Nathan jumps in. Here is Coleman. Bit of space here for the replacement fly half. Nathan gets the ball back as well, looking to storm his way through. Oh wow, we've been bulldozed off that ball. Oh no, we've lost it, and Nathan is buried. Get up, Nathan. Oh, where's the speedsters? Come on, team. Come on, Nathan, get off the floor. Get back there. Here come Wales. They dominated the early proceedings, yet they've fallen completely off their horse. Short passes. Now they kick. That is exactly what England want. Possession is 9/10 of a rugby game. Nicholls comes out wide. He's actually called for speed, but he's freed him anyway. He's got around the outside, and Nathan will go in and score another try. Just, oh my goodness me. He let that go close, but how close was that foot race? And tell me, have you ever seen anyone get that close to Nathan Nicholls? It was 14 on 15. Well, I guess he smoked them in the air, didn't he? But it was close to the corner and to the touchline as well. A little bit too much of a celebration there from Nathan. That was close. Maybe he should have gone for the tackle, tried to upset Nathan's rhythm, could have cut them off in the corner, but they just tried to run him down, and we all know that's impossible. Fourth try for Nathan Nicholls. He's having a blinder, and this team will struggle without him, especially the way they've played today. Another shot at goal for Mr. Nicholls is over. And the fullback is having a game to remember here against Wales. So it looked like for all money England would be struggling to get back in this game, but he's led them well. He's led them to what should be a certain victory now. 28-7. 3 tries required from Wales. And it looks like ominous signs that they'll get a great take from the kickoff though. And Nathan jumps on in to help out in the defensive end. England though, look at this, could be a turnover. Blanchard sees it at the back and he picks and he goes. Out wide, looking for a way through is Shingler. No one at home there for either side of the breakdown. Shingler almost had to get up and play the ball himself. Here's Jones. Oh, terrible run there from Shaky Jones. Don't know what he was quite thinking. Stanley had to quickly get in there and help him out. Nicholls gets a great ball away from Brake, and Nicholls combining on the left side. Nicholls chips over the top. The chase coming in from Christopher and Coleman. There's a great tackle, shutting that down, but they keep offloading nicely. Referee getting a bit in the way as we swing around, and another great run here from Wales. How many defenders was that? Now it's a foot race. He's just not got enough legs. Nicholls up in the line. They choose to go open. Now they switch it back, which is always a danger, my word. What another run that has been. They are just breaking tackles for fun, and it's like the Wales that were awoken at the start of the game has just come back to life, but it's been, well, short-lived as Brake turns their ball over and hacks it away downfield. Nicholls trekking back, hoping his defence will help him out. It's not working too well. It's a good tackle eventually from who else but Matty Banners. Takes it to ground. Nicholls called into action once more. And he's buried at the bottom of a ruck, which is always concerning with a team like the Wales. Great tackle. Twomey does exceptionally well. Don't worry about it, Stanley. You can get back up in the line there, my little buddy. I got this. 72 minutes gone, and Wales come out wide. It's a 2-1 nothing overlap. Inside ball has come 3. Has it become 4? Great offload. Can Brake save another one? No. There's more defence out wide, but there's too many Welsh players, and forced to the corner. They will score eventually. They had to work too hard for that. They will not be happy. Wales, they've been much better of a side throughout a lot of this game. Vikaru scores. But how hard did they make this? Great work on defence here. There was players everywhere. Armitage did exceptionally well. And you thought maybe, just maybe, Brake could have put in a big hit at the end. But he let it slide. Run down the clock. I think this is where England have the game in the bag. Still 2 tries required. There is less than 5 or so to go. Great try all the same. And that's what Wales have done this game. They've exploited areas, got them behind, kept the ball alive, and that is what has kept them in this game for the most part as a dangerous player. As the kick is beautiful. Oh my word, that is a stunning kick from Karu, and he puts Wales up to 14, 28-14 the score. Well, for 5.5 minutes to go. So here you go, yourselves an extra 30 seconds here, Wales. I'll smack it way down there just so you got that little bit extra to go as well. 5 on the clock, 28-14 is the score. As Nathan makes another tackle. And turnover from Brake as well. And he's hacked it. Would have been a superb kick if it bounced first. It's a real shame. That square is the same button as kick it to touch. But line outs, because it has gone out on the full, will be for Wales. Last chance saloon there. They could get themselves within 7. And the way they played, they deserved to certainly be within a chance of this. Whoa, what a dummy! Oh, beautifully played. And the defence opened up like the Red Sea. And look, there's another kick away. This time it's straight down the middle. Oh, Nathan! He's turned that over as well. Everyone jumping on it to help out. Wales under the pump here big time. Here comes the kick. And it looks like it'll go directly into touch, into the cameraman's face and into the crowd. Wales are in trouble there. They've come to Twickenham. They've played valiantly. You've got to give them credit. 10 seconds remain. They've done everything they could. They've played a very good match. But they just have not had enough through that middle period to match this mighty England side. Fahey, he's had enough. He's had enough. And he drills it into the ground, into the stands, I should say, on the ground. And we all celebrate. Nathan Nicholls and co. reach yet another victory in the Six Nations. This one started off a little bit scary, but England took full control and they coasted home after that. Wales, well, a valiant effort from the Welsh. They come with intent, they come with a plan, and they almost executed it perfectly. One man was all that stood between Wales and victory, and that was Nathan Nicholls. 4 out of 4 from the tee, 4 out of 4 from the tries as well. As for Wales, Karu, let's say, and John, goodness me, having the tries. Karu with 2 conversions as well, as that name is certainly one that stuffs up every word you say. Joan, what was I thinking? What on earth was I thinking? On to the stats. Well, she was fairly even, wasn't it? Possession, territory, not much between those either. Tackles pretty close. Oh, the injury as well. Tommy Bell. I forgot about that. We had Coleman on, didn't we? Interesting. Wales, not quite enough here on the day, but a pretty good effort all the same, and they should be proud of what they've done. I think they will be a tough opponent for others in the Six Nations later on this season. As for Mr. Nicholls, what did he manage? 4 tries, 4 conversions, 8 line breaks. Wow! 15 tackles, won a contest. We didn't make 4 handling errors, although they were all bad passes, not actual knock-ons. So all in all, a phenomenal day at the office for Nathan. Okay, so what did we manage here from this exciting match up against Wales? I see there's a fair bit of red here, which is a bit of a concern. We did fail on offloads. So what were we supposed to do there? 1 offload, I mean, goodness me. And 4 failing that, we've dropped 0.1 on passing, offloading, and mental. Ridiculous, I tell you. We did manage the line breaks easily, kicking meters easily, running meters, goodness me, easily, and tackles we tripled as well. What did we get overall? Let's go through them. 0.3 on fitness, 0.6 on speed and acceleration, 0.1 aggression, 0.3 on breaking tackle, 0.1 on passing, 0.8 on kicking and goal kicking, which is very nice, and 0.1 on strength. How did we rate overall? Wow, look at that! Look at that! A perfect 10. That, my friends, is what Nathan Nicholls is. He is the perfect 10. Enjoy that. I think that's probably only the 3rd or 4th one we've got all series long. Other matches going on. We see France picked up a victory over Ireland. What else have we had? Six Nations still ongoing. See, we had some Pro 12 games in there too, which we won't get to see what exactly happened. But let's check in on the status of Mr. Bell. Oh, Sosa. This is Munster. If you are not familiar too much with the series, we play for Munster as a club team, and he's been suspended. So does that mean that Bell is not fine? He is not fine. Georgie Ford is in at 10. And Mr. Bell is out for 38 more days. So you can see there, Atwood is out as well. Poor Dave Atwood is gone. How old's he now? 33. Goodness me, he's gone on a bit. Bell is still only 28. Interesting. Look at all these guys. Who are these? Coleman's out of the team altogether, interestingly enough. Guy Armitage has gone in. Okay, he normally starts. So Armitage to the bench, which is nice. Westerlund and Shabangu. Goodness me. That is your English team, folks. That is your English team. Okay, let's have a look at the competition. Next up, we've got Scotland, who are also 2 from 2 and have a better points differential than us as well. There's a concern. What have they done? They beat France, and they beat Italy. Easy too. Much easier than we did. Oh dear. So Scotland, this is going to be a challenge. We've beaten last and second last and struggled pretty much to beat them both. So that's going to be a cracker. Tune in next episode for that, folks. That's going to be quite the game. How does Mr. Nicholls look? Well, look at that. Speed, acceleration, aggression, agility, all 100, fitness and breaking tackle 99. Got 100s on our kicking, goal kicking, mental. Oh, it's 99s all over the show. Nicholls looks in prime form to take another Six Nations trophy. I tell you, that is going to be the destiny for the next few episodes. But for today, that is my time done and dusted. As always, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I'm enjoying this series with Mr. Nicholls and England and Munster, of course. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about Nathan and his English teammates. Any names anyone recognises from the Northern Hemisphere? I'm interested if anyone, some of these no-name guys currently are still around in World Rugby on the game. So let me know what you think about that. And of course, thank you for tuning in and watching. I'll see you all for the next episode versus Scotland. Until then, take care.